Back to another episode. Kyle and I are out here on the home farm trying to get some cameras up. It's hot, muggy, but it's got to get done. It's what is it, June 29th today, so a little late getting cameras out, but better late than never. Alright guys, it is July 28th. We're out here on the home farm planting our fall food plots. We got rain coming. I don't know if you can see the sky behind me, but it's getting pretty dark. I'm trying to get an acre of our big and beastie in. As you can see, I'm going to overseed our soybeans here with it, and I'm a little worried to have some weeds coming back up from all the freaking rain we've gotten, but after we're done, we're going to fertilize again and then fertilize our plot screen. It's actually coming up pretty dang nice. It's between 2 and 3 feet tall. I'm hoping to put some urea down on it, and in another month or so it'll grow another couple feet at least. So we're going to get going before we get rained on.
Alright, we finally made it in the stand. It's a little after 5 right now, but how was it? Was it a long walk? Yeah, don't get that. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna be in here for about 2.5 hours, so hopefully we see some deer, right? How many deer do you want to see? 5. I think we can do it. We just gotta be quiet, right? And then we're gonna shoot a big buck. Yeah. Not a doe tonight. No. We're gonna wait for a doe. Yep. Okay. Do you wanna say anything to the camera? No? Are you shy? Are you camera shy? Don't smile. Don't. Alright, here we go.
Well, the first two sits of the year were nothing short than just awesome. Taking out Estelle for her first hunt of the year, she was pumped. Got to see a ton of deer, close to 20 both nights. She was also with when we got to see that 3.5-year-old 8-pointer come out within 30 yards. It was close. She got to encounter that, which got her pretty pumped up. You know, she was ready to kill something, but no does presented us any opportunities or any bucks that we wanted to take at that point. So that led into the next day, the 19th. You know, I really wanted to get out into the west side of the home farm, hunt the oak trees. Acorns were dropping like crazy. So I took off work a little early. Was gonna go do a hanging hunt, and by the time I got home, we had weather roll in that was raining. It was a decent drizzle, but the radar showed that it was going to continue throughout the whole night, and I wasn't about to sit out in the rain and get soaking wet. So I pulled an audible, went to the same spot that Estelle and I sat the night prior. Don't like to do that, but it was my only option with the wind that we had and with a roof over our head, so we didn't get wet. But we actually saw crabs there at the end of the night. And going back and forth with myself, trying to decide, you know, is that a buck that I want to shoot or not? It actually kind of prolonged for a 2-week question on whether or not I wanted to shoot him or not. Kyle and I decided to head out to North Dakota on the first big cold front, and we got skunked. We saw absolutely 0 deer sitting in the deer stand. On the way back, we were kind of just reflecting on, you know, what the heck went wrong, what happened, why weren't we seeing deer, and we decided both of us were going to go sit out here at home and see if we can make something happen in Minnesota. The cold front was, you know, a day later here, so we decided let's get in the stand, see if we can make something happen, and that's when I finally made the decision to shoot this buck. It's been 4 years since I shot a buck in Minnesota with my bow, and I just had an itch, so I told Kyle my plan. I'm gonna go sit between bedding and food, and if it happens tonight and he walks out and my heart's thumping, I'm gonna shoot him, just to take care of that itch. So went out, and you'll see how it goes from here.
Well, we're back in the stand here. It's October 6th, back on the home farm. Past couple weeks have been hot here. Been dang near 90s, and today's the first real cool down for the year here, so decided to do a hanging hunt here in the timber. I'm in between what I suspect is bedding and where the deer are going into the soybean field. The last few times I've seen all the bucks kind of come down from this way. It's a little after 5. We got in here late, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. I had to wait for the wife to get home, watch the girls and everything, so we finally made it out and tried to get in as quickly and quietly as we could. So it's pretty calm, but we have a west wind right in our face, overlooking the swamp, so if they do what they've done before, hopefully they should just walk right down this path, 20-yard shot, no problem. But see how it goes. We're after 2 different bucks out here, and decided after seeing crabs in person and getting footage of them that he's going to be on the hit list this year. And then we also have a buck that during the summer would just sporadically show up, but he's made his presence known here in the last few days, and hopefully he's sticking around. And call him Dagger. He's a mature buck with not a lot of good headgear, but we'll take him either way. So we're gonna sit tight, hopefully get some good deer movement, after coming back from North Dakota and seeing absolutely no deer all weekend. Hopefully this is a good change of pace and we see quite a bit, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Kyle's out. He's got his nice buck showing up, his shooter that he calls Charlie. So he was out in the food plot last night about 15 minutes late, but like I said, with the school down, hopefully they're on their feet earlier. So here we go.
Eh.
Go down. Go down.
So after the first initial, reaction and going through the shot over in my head, watching it on film again from the camera, I thought he was dead instantly. I watched him walk off 40 yards, and then I lost him, and I thought he was just going to go down right there. Never heard any crashes. I just got down, checked the arrow, went back to the truck and waited for the family and Kyle to show up. And we took up the blood trail. It was a really cool experience having Estelle out there. She did a pretty good job following the blood. I have a short little clip. I'll insert it here. But after a while of searching, I decided we had to get out of there. We followed it for 150 yards of nice blood, and we got to a swamp opening, and it just started turning into specks, which was the best decision. By the time I got back home at 7:30, which was about a half hour after the shot, I got a trail cam picture of him walking through one of the food plots. Got a dog, Kyle and Sades, here in central Minnesota, came out the next morning, and within probably 30 minutes at most, we had our hands on him. Alright, well, we finally got him. Last night we took up the trail and the blood looked good, the shot looked good. Watched footage back, but we tracked him for about 200 yards and after about 100 yards we started just getting specks of blood. So we got 200 yards in and then we just couldn't find any more blood. So we got a tracker out here. Kyle and his dog Sadie got out here right away this morning, got on the track, and I don't know, probably hour later, and here we are. So he went another 150, 200 yards. Minimal blood after that, but it sounded like he laid down a couple times, and last time he just couldn't get up. So filled our Minnesota tag. Now it's off to North Dakota to see if we can fill that tag yet this year, and to do some filming for the other guys.